Well, greetings, my friends. I thought I'd take a few minutes to just go through how you record narrations for PowerPoint slides. Well, the first thing to do is go to the slideshow part of the menu and pick Record Slideshow. Start from beginning. And then you're going to see this little pop-out which says Record Slideshow. And what's best to do there is to just hit the, first of all, make sure that slide and animation timings and narration and laser pointer are both checked off. And then just hit Start Recording. A couple of little extras that you can take or leave. One is, as you've already seen, in order to see the cursor movement, what you do is hold down the Control key and then the left mouse key, and as you move your mouse, you'll see the cursor movement is recorded. The other thing is, as shown in this slide, if you have animation, by simply clicking on your left mouse key, you will be able to activate the animation. Now when you're done recording, simply you have a choice. You could either click on the X here on the pop-out that is shown during the recording, or you can just hit the Escape key on your keyboard. I find that it's best when you're done to play back the entire narration, and you can get to that again from the file menu, just from play from beginning, play back the entire narration, and re-record any slide as you need. And you can do that by just simply going to Record Slideshow, and this time starting from the current slide. Just be at the slide which you want to re-record. Then when you're done and you've saved the file the way that you like it, go to the File menu and select Compress Media. Generally, internet quality is fine for the presentations that we use in school, and this will greatly cut down file size, almost 80–90%. So it's a step you don't want to skip. You can go from 30 megabyte or 40–50 megabyte file down to 3 megabytes. I do want to mention that you can always go back and re-record either your entire file, or the nice thing is in PowerPoint you could just re-record one slide. You can go back and change the text in a slide. You can add slides, delete slides, and still maintain the overall integrity of the file. And you can even do that with the compressed file. You don't have to manually decompress it in order to work with it. It's really all automatic, quite amazing. So some tips and tricks, let me just walk through these with you. One is that PowerPoint needs a lot of computer power for narration. So before you even get started firing up PowerPoint for narration, it's best, I find, to close other applications. Second is, if you have it, it's even worthwhile spending $15 or so for an external mic, or I use a mic headset. Then leave a little bit of pause between narrations slides. When you get done with slide 1, stop talking, click. When slide 2 appears, start talking again. Otherwise, you end up getting things cut off. Note that this is an important one. Sometimes the computer hangs up while you're narrating, and the only way to get the file open again is to restart PowerPoint. Problem is that the original file is lost. All the narrations are lost. So if you spent 20 minutes narrating something and then it hangs up, oh boy, you got to start from scratch. So I find it's best every few slides to stop your narration and save your file. And that way you can always build on the previous save version. And lastly, it's a bit of a pain, but this can be worthwhile doing. scripting or writing out your narrations beforehand, so that way you make sure you don't skip anything on a slide that you meant to include. And also it gives you a printed version of what you have in the narration, so that you kind of have a complete picture of your file. Alright, my friends, that's it for now. Hope you're the best. Just let me know if you have any questions.